Hello everyone, my name is Python and welcome back to the 15th episode of my Minecraft survival series. Now guys, thank you so much once again for the support you have been showing for this series thus far. It is very much appreciated, and even more so for the amount of support you showed in the previous episode whereby we went ahead and did like a mini snapshot overview kind of thing. I really appreciate the support that you guys showed on that. It just goes to show that apparently people like seeing new stuff. So yeah, like I said, I don't want to make a big habit of, doing snapshot overview videos a whole bunch, or just like lazy videos as they were. I just wanted to show you guys some of the new features, so hopefully you are okay with that. Now guys, today's fan art comes from a user by the name of Busy Tominch, and what he decided to do is, from my Terraria Ranger playthrough, he decided to sketch me in necro armor holding the Phoenix Blaster, which is super freaking awesome. Very nicely shaded in with black and white, and I love the fact that it is black and white and the only thing that is in color is in fact the Phoenix Blaster that I'm holding. So thank you very much, Busy. I do appreciate it. Of course guys, fan art email is on screen. You can also send it in through Twitter if you so wish, and you'll have a chance of yours being used and your name shouted out. One thing I did want to mention about the fan art is, even if I don't show yours out on a particular episode, I do have them all saved. I look through and save every single bit of fan art. I do want to eventually do some sort of massive fan appreciation video where I'll go ahead and showcase every single bit of fan art that I get. I think that'd be pretty nice to do, right? So yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool to do. So yeah, alrighty. But anyways guys, the first project we are going to be working on in today's episode is actually once again the sugarcane farm. Now you see, we're actually going ahead and smelting some of this cactus up, and we do have a very good reason for that. Don't worry as well, we do still have some left as well, so I can make myself a plantation still. But yeah, what we're going to do is we are going to do the whole replacing the background walls with concrete powder thing, because we've been wanting to do that for a little bit now, huh? Okay, so let's grab some of that. Let's grab some lime dye. Lime dye? Yeah? Seems pretty legit, doesn't it? Okay, so let's head over to the sugarcane farm. We're not going to spend long on this, by the way, because I'm very much aware of the fact that I have worked on the sugarcane farm a fair bit in the last few episodes, so I don't want to bore you guys with doing the same thing over and over again. But we're going to try and replace the background walls with a combination of these two here concrete powders. So I'm hoping I can get something good going here. Okay, so we're going to have to start off by grabbing the silk touch pick. Yeah. And we are going to go ahead and, first of all, get rid of all of these things. Some of them are going to get picked up by the minecart, which is totally fine. I have no issues with that. But what we're doing right now... Oh! I've just thought of something really basic. We can't do this. I can't put concrete powder here, can I? Ah! That's a problem, isn't it? Unless we use solid concrete. What do you guys think? Should we try and use solid concrete? I'm not entirely sure, man. I'm not entirely sure how I want this to work. Huh. Alright, let me just give this a go real quick. I want to see how this looks. Boom. Boom. Oh, dang it. I broke everything, basically. Oh, no, I broke a torch. I'm such a bad person. Right, okay. So, let's go and do the same with this right here. We'll make some of this into that, just for experimentation purposes, okay? Wow, that is a really bright-looking block, isn't it? Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so we've got that. Oh, no, the duplication glitch is still here. Gosh darn it. I have no control over that either, my friends, so that's just a bit of an FYI. There has been another snapshot come out since the last episode, but unfortunately, it has not fixed the duplication bug. So, for those of you guys who are wondering, yeah, it's still a thing. Anyways, so, let's go ahead and see if we can't come up with a little something here, my friends. So, boom, boom. Can we, like, maybe come up with some sort of pattern, do you guys reckon? I don't know. Let's have a look. So 1, 2, boom. 1, 2, boom. And then that's also going to be dark green. Huh. We could actually make that work if we wanted to. Seems legit, doesn't it? It doesn't look bad either. It doesn't look that bad. I like the fact that the dark green blocks are like directly behind the stone blocks here. I think that's really cool. Huh. Awesome. Right. Well then, I'm going to do the rest of the design really quick, my friends. Let's get it done. Here we go, folks. As you can see, we've got the walls done. We've got a combination of lime green and regular green concrete. We've also got some black concrete to go around the outside of the inside of this place. So, yeah, basically there's no stone or stone bricks inside or behind this glass, shall I say. So, yeah, I think it's looking a lot better for sure. I think there's definitely some improvements later down the line we can maybe make, like maybe involving the use of slime blocks or something like that to maybe push some concrete blocks so we can keep to the design. You know? I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool to renovate it again. Oh! Renovate it again at some point. Why have you not broken down the door? I mean, your AI allows you to do so, but apparently you're not going to do it. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, I'm going to organise my inventory and we're going to move on for the next thing for the episode. Alright guys, so something else I've been noticing in the comments is a lot of you guys saying, hey Python, why don't you go ahead and replace the regular glass with stained glass in terms of the storage room? And I was thinking, do you know what? Why not give it a go? Let's go ahead and give it a go, see how it looks. Oh gosh darn it, a blooming painting just popped off. Oh, why you do this? There you go, get back on there. Nah, you can't stay off there forever there, buddy. Yeah. So obviously, the great thing about me having a Silk Touch pickaxe is the fact that I'm getting glass as I go along as well. So I can convert some of this glass I'm picking up into white glass as well, which is, you know, really cool. So I'm pretty happy with this. So let's go ahead and try to get this all done and we'll see how it looks. Although just from this little sort of facade here, this little wall here, I think there's a nice improvement going on here. Yeah. I feel like this is very much, I don't know, it's a strange texture, whereas this one is a lot more subtle. I think it goes better with the block palette that we've got going on, the andesite and the cobble. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Let's go ahead and replace all the rest of the glass with stained glass and see how it goes. Alrighty guys, and here we go. The glass has all been replaced with white stained glass. And I've got to tell you guys, You've done a pretty good job with this suggestion. At the very least, what it's done is it's made these colours pop out a little bit more. The greens from the flower pots, the colours from the flower pot, the colours from the paintings. You know, I feel like these stand out a lot more against the white stained glass. So, well done you guys. Very, very good eye for detail. A very good job. Looking very, very cool. Let's just have a bit of a peep-see just from the boat here. Let's have a look at it from just here, for example. Yeah, that's looking a lot better, isn't it? Yeah, man. It looked a bit obtrusive before, but this is very much more subtle. And I've got to say, I'm a big, big fan of it. So well done, guys. Very much appreciate the suggestions. Of course, if you have any suggestions or feedback regarding stuff I build in future, then the comments area is always there for a reason. I always read the comments, so don't worry your faces. So, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, let's move on to the next thing. Alright guys, so the next thing we're going to do in today's episode is we are going to finally make the AFK Fish Farm that I said I would do, as suggested by my good buddy Wells Knight. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, AFK Fish Farms... Oh, hello. I just sprung. AFK Fish Farms are quite possibly the most overpowered thing you can have in early game Minecraft, because you can obtain some pretty darn crazy things from AFK Fish Farms. Enchanted books with mending or any other high level enchants. You got yourself enchanted bows, enchanted fishing rods, name tags, saddles, all kinds of other stuff. Obviously, fish for food, always very useful, isn't it? So... yeah, it's something that I think will pay off in the long run. And not only in the long run, I think it's just going to be like an epic thing to do anyway. So, the design I'm going for is quite possibly the simplest design I've ever seen for an AFK Fish Farm. It is from a very talented redstoner and technical Minecrafter called Panda4994. You guys have probably heard of him if you've ever tried to make some sort of automated farm in the past. He's an excellent redstoner, very innovative bloke. So, yes, if you do want to check out his channel, link of which will be in the description, of course. But yeah, we are going to go ahead and make his design for the AFK Fish Farm. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to start off by adding in the storage system with the hoppers. Okay, so we're going to have ourselves 2 double chests worth, so we have plenty of storage. Okay, and of course we're going to head down here real quick. We are going to place in these hoppers rather like so they go into the chest. So for example, if I chuck that in there, it's going to wind up probably in the bottom chest actually. So I'm going to try and fish that out real quick. There it is. Fantastic. And then what we're going to do is we are going to place some slabs on top of that like so. We're going to place another slab rather like this. And then what we need to do, actually, let's get rid of that slab for now. What we need to do is grab these hoppers like so. So put one there. We're going to put one right here as well. Okay, and what we're going to do now is place that slab back in, and what's going to happen is the water is going to go on this very block here. So what we need to do is we need to insert the iron door and the note block back there, and then we need to insert a tripwire hook as well. So let's go and do the tripwire hook first of all. So what we need to do is go either side of this. Okay, let's grab ourselves a tripwire rather like this, and then what we're going to do is we're going to place a tiny bit of redstone here. This is the single bit of redstone you need in the this entire build, believe it or not. It really is as simple as that. So what we need to do now is we need to grab the iron door, which is going to be placed right there. We're going to grab the note block, which is going to be placed here. We're going to grab ourselves another block, rather like this. So now, if I go ahead and place this in, it's going to open this door, okay? So what we need to do now, of course, is place in this. And now, what we can do, ladies and gentlemen, is we can now grab a fishing rod, and we should be able to start fishing out of this thing, and everything will wind up in the chests below here. I need some way of accessing the chests, though, huh? Maybe like a simple mini staircase? I don't know, maybe like down here or something? What do you guys think? I think a simple little staircase would do the job quite nicely, actually, so... yeah, we'll obviously get that inserted just in a little bit. But without further ado, let's go ahead and make ourselves a fishing rod, huh? So we can actually give this thing a really good try. So, while we're doing that, we're going to jump into the comment question of the video, which comes from Scott Marks. Much love from America. My question to you is, what are some of the greatest challenges to you as a YouTuber? Well, one of the things that springs to mind is trying to maintain the balance of satisfying your audience, but at the same time really enjoying what you do. Okay, there's a fine line and there's a talent to, you know, balancing having fun versus satisfying your audience, because in some occasions what could happen is that you could be like making videos on a game that your audience really like, and you know you're going to get viewership on, but maybe you yourself don't enjoy playing the video game that much. So as a result, you know, it's kind of more pandering to your audience than it is, you know, you having fun. And then there's the opposite end of the scale, which is you could be playing a game which you personally really enjoy playing, but then maybe your audience isn't such a fan of it and you don't have such good viewership on that particular series. You know, it's a very fine line. It's very difficult to sort of balance the two major things together, because they are two major things. Obviously, you want your audience to watch your videos, but at the same time, you want to be having fun while making your videos. So, I don't know. I've been doing this whole YouTube thing for well over 6 years now, and I sometimes struggle even myself with trying to maintain that balance. But, you know, it's just one of those things. If you can do it, then awesome. You have yourself pretty much a winning formula there. If not, then, well, I don't know, man. You'll have to keep experimenting. That's the key with YouTube, really. Just experiment. Keep trying new types of content. If it doesn't do well, then just, you know, count it as a failure and move on. You know, failures are part of YouTube. And if you do have a failure, don't get discouraged by it. Be like, you know, this is a fail. Why did it fail? What can I improve on? Let's go ahead and action that improvement, and let's see what happens. And if that fails, then just keep going. Just keep going until you find something that works for you. For example, this channel here, this very channel, PythonGB, this was solely a Minecraft channel when it started out. When I first started doing Terraria, it was a failure in my eyes because it didn't get anywhere near the viewership that Minecraft had. But now, you just look at it these days. Terraria is more popular than Minecraft on this channel, and by a pretty considerable margin. So, there you go. Hopefully that answered your question there, buddy. That's probably my top challenge as a YouTuber, trying to maintain that balance between having fun and trying to get in the viewership, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, this is my full-time job, or jobby, as some of you guys call it, full-time job and hobby. So, you know, it does pay the bills. So, as a result, I do kind of need to take into consideration take into consideration viewership. There we go, got there eventually. But yeah, hopefully that answered that for you, buddy. So let's give this thing a go. All we got to do is hold down right click, and as you can see, I think this is working. I'm holding down right click right now, and what the note block is doing is it's allowing us to keep this rod out, because in old designs which were broken, what would happen is the iron door would keep opening and closing, which will keep retracting your rod, which is rather quite annoying. So this is a really basic fix, and the fact that there's a block on top of the note block, ooh! And the fact that there's a note block, or a block on top of the note block, means that the note block will not make any sounds, which is really awesome. Okay, so we've got ourselves one fish out of that. Maybe we'll have a look and see what we got out of that in just a second. But let's try and get ourselves a second fish here. Man, this is so cool. I can't believe how simple this design is. And it works like a charm. Even in the 1.12 snapshots, man. Like, I can't put into words how like, gobsmacked I am, just how simple this farm is and how much epic stuff you can get out of it. I mean, mate, I'm making one of these on Hermitcraft for sure, man. Like, I'm gonna update my farm design. We're gonna have ourselves some awesome things going, my friends. It is gonna be sweet. Here. Alright, come on, man. Let's have us on another fish there. Come on. Do it. Come on. So if you haven't realized already, the build that I'm in right now is kind of like a farming building or like an automatic farming building, isn't it? We've got a sugarcane farm. We now have an AFK fish farm. Oh, there we go. So we could essentially AFK here doing fishing while this is garnering up a bunch of sugarcane, which, by the way, let's check on the supplies. Looking good. Look at that. We're up to our 3rd stack now, my friends. Very, very cool indeed. So, let's chuck in our little loot chest here. Granite, obviously, that was from building, so that's fine. But yeah, check it out. We've got ourselves a water bottle and a pufferfish so far. Sweet! Nice one. So, between episodes, I'm probably going to do a bit of AFKing just to see what kind of things we can get. And one of the other things I need to consider is, you know, prettying this up just a little bit. I think that'd be a nice idea. And yeah, I'm kind of a fan of the fact that this is like an AFK building. This is really awesome. I'm actually a really, really big fan of this. Okay, nice one. Alright guys, I think it's time to move on to another project for this episode. I know it's a bit of a wishy-washy mixed project episode, but hopefully you enjoy it nonetheless. So yeah, let's move on to the next thing. Oh, well, hello there, little parrot. How you doing there, buddy? Decided to join me for the last part of this episode, huh? Yeah, good on you there, buddy. Good on you. So, to finish off the episode, we're going to make ourselves that little greenhouse mini build that I said I would do. We're just making ourselves some white concrete powder. There we go, looking good. So we've also got ourselves some quartz from the nether as well. I'm hoping that I'll be able to work something out with all of this material I have here. It's going to be used to store carrots and potatoes because, in my opinion, they are the 2 most useful foods you can get. Or, well, I don't know about that, but they are among the most useful foods you can get in crop form. So, yes. And I've decided just now... Wait, what? Hold on a minute. Hey! This guy's commandeered my boat. What the hell? Look at this guy. He's actually commandeered my boat. Oh, I've got a boat buddy. Oh, this is amazing. But anyways, on the spot, I just came up with names for these with these parrots. One's going to be called Molly, and the other one's going to be called Polly. Everything rhyming with Ollie. Why not? Molly and Polly. Great. Okay, we need to figure out which one's which. I'm gonna say that you're Molly, okay? We're gonna give the Polly name to the blue parrot, okay? Sweet. Okay, so my AFK Fish Farm is going to have to give me some name tags so I can actually go ahead and, you know, probably name them. That'd be pretty cool. But anyways, I digress. We're about to go ahead and get this build underway. And here is the space, of course, that we allocated to it. So here's where we're going to do this thing. So let's go and grab these pillar blocks out first of all. And what we're going to do... They're making dog sounds. That's awesome. Oh, I love parrots so much. Oh... They satisfy me greatly, they really do. Right, I'm thinking of interrupting this wall design here by, you know, allocating a little bit more space to the project in hand. So let's go ahead and do this. That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? The tree's in the way. Alright, Mr. Buddy, can you get out of it? Mister. Whoops. Not a mister, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and see what it would look like with this down. Ah. Looking decent, isn't it? That's actually looking pretty decent. Okay, and then the white stained glass like this. Looking good. Yeah, I'm kind of liking the look of this. Yeah, okay. And then maybe some quartz slabs on top. What do you guys think? Some quartz slabs on top? Let's just head over to the crafting table over here. Let's just grab ourselves out some slabs. And we shall finish this thing off. Of course, put some chests in there. And then we'll be just about done, right? So... here we go. It really is just the most basic of builds, you know, just a little mini greenhouse kind of deal. Hold on, I'm going to do some parkour real quick. Hi! Ah, you thought I was going to jump up to this one, didn't you? What do you think I am, a professional? Nope. Go for the easiest solution. Right, let's get that going like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves another couple slabs on top like that. So, yeah, that's looking kind of nice, isn't it? Do we want to put slabs like here? What do you guys think? Would that look cool? Yeah? Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. That's looking pretty decent to me. Okay, and now, of course, we're going to go ahead and put the chests in rather like this. Obviously, because there's glass above it, we can still access the chests, which is really, really cool. So, let's put one there, put one there. We'll put a potato in this one, put a carrot in this one. And I'm just thinking, actually, what we could do is maybe, just maybe, I'm going to do something here real quick. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3... 4. This is one of the quicker ways of getting concrete, as you can see. Just make yourself a bit of a, you know, diamond shaped pillar with the concrete powder, and away you go. You should be good to go. So here we go. Let's try this thing out. So, oh no, the duplication glitch is giving me 10 instead of 8. Gosh darn it. I do apologize, by the way, if you're not a big fan of me, you know, utilizing this. It is completely accidental. It is a bug with the snapshot, so again, I do apologize. So yeah, I'm purposely not going mining for that very purpose, you know. I don't want to be seen like I'm cheating and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, I hope this is okay with you guys. Like, I hope I'm not being too like naughty with this, as it were. So yeah, alrighty. Yeah, that's looking pretty decent, isn't it? So now we've got a little storage area for carrots and potatoes. A very, very basic build, but a very nice one nonetheless. Obviously, again, if you guys have any feedback or suggestions regarding this place, then do let me know in the comments area below. That looks pretty cool. But I think some stairs, like backwards stairs, would be kind of nice. I can't actually make any more because I haven't got any more quartz blocks, unfortunately. So, yeah. All right. I'm thinking that's looking pretty good for now, though, folks. Alright, well, anyways, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be time to end this particular episode here. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this episode, and of course you are excited to see more, be sure, of course, to drop a like rating. It'd be super appreciated. And hit that subscribe button as well if you do not want to miss out on future content. But for now, my friends, I think before the next episode starts, I'm going to do a little bit of an AFK session over here, just to see what kind of yield we can get from this here fishing farm. So yeah, it's going to be freaking awesome, my friends. Hopefully when we come in the next episode, we're going to have a heck ton of awesome stuff. So, wait, what? Oh, no! He drowned! Oh, no! That's terrible! What a bad way to end an episode! No! Molly drowned! Holly's the only parrot we have left, man. Last of the parrots in this particular part of the world, anyway. Oh, jeez, man, that sucks. Oh, I'm so sad. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your continued support, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.